Okay, Free Your Mind and Mentality Edition 8. Telepathy. Let's talk telepathy. But before I do that, a couple of things. When I send email asking to exchange phone numbers and things like that, that's not meant as a threat to anybody. Don't take people asking for telephone numbers as a threat to you. Not everybody on YouTube or on the internet is a bad guy. I mean, you don't know. I'm pretty sure there are bad guys. But it's really petty, and you can look at it and think about how the other person would feel. It's insulting towards them that you would make a big issue about, well, I know you don't want to use email, but I'm gonna ask you anyway to use it. And or I'm gonna make my 2 cents, and then you get into a back and forth conversation on email, never having to talk to somebody. I explain everything, why typing is so ineffective and so inefficient on the front of my YouTube page, youtube.com/cerebral01. I mean, it's common sense if you think. And I'm having to say this statement before every movie because people just don't get it. And they don't read, and they make judgments, and they don't understand why. I subscribe to movies. I talk to, make friends. I put people on buddy lists. Well, I just, why let people just sit there on an internet page? I'm not here just for entertainment. It's to talk to people. Network. Get connected. It's part of the learning experience. As far as telepathy now, if you think about it, there's be a lot more less misunderstandings, and a lot more ability to know what the person's been through before you pass judgment and make judgments about somebody. I was looking at a movie about controlling people's bodies through telepathy. They stuck a needle through his hand, and he felt no pain and there was no blood. Well, that's great for medical procedures. You can save a lot of people from suffering. That's the pros and cons. That's the pro side. Well, the bad side is there's always instigators that will use it to their advantage. You can control people's bodies. You don't like somebody, you can make them walk down the street and make them stop, and they can't move, and they be hit by a car. Now, I typed in Google, what if we had full telepathy? Well, they said, it'd be boring. Imagine the things you've learned about somebody. I hardly say that could be boring. Maybe after 5 years it'd be boring, but no way. Of course, we know how people are anyway. We know how people are sinister, and they get with bad habits. They talk about privacy. Privacy seems to be an excuse for a lot of things. But you look up privacy in a dictionary, 1A, the quality or condition of being secluded from the presence or view of others. Well, why would you want to hide? Because you have something to hide? Or B, the state of being free from unsanctioned intrusion. What do I care? I mean, I'm a cog in a wheel. I'm another person out of a billion people. It's not like they care about what you do anyway. A person's right to privacy. Well, we don't have any rights by the government anyway. The state of being concealed, secrecy. Secrecy. Well, we know human nature. A lot of people, we're human beings. What do you have to hide that we already don't know what people do? Now, look at UFOs. They can supposedly read people's minds, and the conspiracy, and maybe that's how mankind will evolve soon. Maybe we should evolve from this barbaric, limited mind society. Before I finish here, I'd like to say check out my other movies and watch them fully before you come to a conclusion. And don't try to write a little memo. But I will leave text message open, I think, from now on. There's no excuse to buy a $10 mic and you can't spend that and record a movie and stop being lazy. because I spent a lot of thought and time making these movies, and for you to sit there and not give full effort in response is a disservice, like I've always said. Going on 5 minutes here over, but these movies are going to be limited to 5 to 10 minutes from now on, because I don't want people to devote 30 minutes or an hour of their time. People just don't fully watch a lot of these movies, and it's a shame. Okay, making it more short and sweet.